Hey gorgeous, thanks so much for coming by today. I really do appreciate it. Today I wanted to have a quick chat with you about how you are, how hard you're pressing on your face and what the consequences are with your muscles if you do so. So as we know with face aerobics, we use our hands and fingers to isolate the muscles. The other thing we also use the hands and fingers for, it's like a weights for the face really when you're using your hands. So it gives a certain amount of pounds really of how much you're lifting on your face, if you can think about it that way. So you're holding in place, you're lifting the muscle, and there's a certain amount of pounds. So if you were doing a squat or something like that, it might be 150 pounds or 200 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilos, but what would that be? Well, let's say it's 60 kilos, for instance, that you're doing a squat with. It would be the same, not 60 kilos when you're pressing. There is a certain amount of resistance that's going on when you are pressing, and a certain amount of weight of resistance when you're pressing with your fingers and your hands, if you can sort of understand how that works. So basically, if you are pressing the muscles too hard on your face, what will happen is that they will start to fatigue as you try to lift them and as you try to do the repetitions. Very much so if you're watching somebody do a dead squat and they're picking up too much weight, they can't do it. They just get to a certain point and then they have to drop it. So this is the same for our face, but because the muscles are so small, it's working in sort of micro weights rather than big weights like that. So I want you to be mindful of whenever you are doing the exercises, just monitor how hard you're pressing. So if you are pressing so hard that, you might press, let's see if I can do it. You might press and yeah, there's, a little white bit that comes off and that's it. But if you are pressing so hard that you are getting red marks all over your face, that is too hard. So you have to monitor yourself when you do the exercises. Just like any facial exercise, any yoga program, you have to monitor your own face and how it feels when you are doing the exercises. It goes back to like being aware of your feelings, of physical feelings of when you're doing it, because you can't just push out all these reps when you're pressing so hard on your face. And people do contact me and say, oh, I can't do 50, 100 repetitions, I can't do 100, 150. It's because you're pressing too hard. Now, if you are over, say, 50 or 60 and you're doing the exercises, you do have to press a little bit lighter because you can fatigue very quickly. Unless you're, eating lots of protein, unless you're really an exercise person around that age, you have to don't press too hard because you're not going to lift your face any faster than you would be if you were just pressing in a normal amount. The thing with face aerobics and the thing with any facial yoga program or facial exercise program is it does take time. And it does take time to learn it. So you have so many resources on YouTube to have a listen to the way that I've given you tips and everything like that. Very much like a video like this. You have to learn what you're doing. So with this one, I really ask you and encourage you to be very mindful about the strength that you're pressing into your face. It really is an important factor and something that you have to think about. All right, well, I hope that's helped you today. Please give me any comment in the comments box. Please do remember to subscribe to the channel. Also hit that bell and that will give you the notifications. The other thing is to like the video. I'd really appreciate that as well. I do have a membership site. The URL is going across the video now. So if you'd like to join, go ahead and pop that into your browser and it will take you to the membership site where you can have a look what's included. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that video today. You have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.